Hello and welcome to this video. I've just recently played Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, and as some of you may know that the difficulty selection in that game is a bit funny, or some might think quite patronising. Because unlike other games, this one roasts you if you play in the easiest difficulty. You look like a baby in the picture, and then the higher difficulty is, the more masculine the man looks. Either way, regarding what you may think, it was actually quite smart of them because it convinced me to play in hard mode at least. And it has made me think about how people play their games and what does it tell us about them, depending on what difficulty they prefer. So I'll be talking about the common 5 difficulties such as easy mode, normal mode, hard mode, and very easy and very hard. Oh, and there will be an extra category at the end, but enough of the introduction, let's start the actual video. First off is normal difficulty. If you usually play in normal difficulty, then you're probably an active gamer who plays video games regularly or on a daily basis. You like to enjoy your spare time by playing the default way of the game. You value the story of a game and appreciate the gameplay the normal way because you feel that it's the right way and it's just always been like that. However, you may sometimes play in hard difficulty if you feel like you want a challenge or that you have already played the game on normal before. You will only go on easy mode for collectibles or when playing a very intense hard game. Moving on to easy difficulty. If you usually play on easy difficulty, then you probably don't play games often anymore, or you are either a middle-aged noob or a child, which is fair enough. You strive to have fun in games, or you're just a person who doesn't take gaming seriously, it's just for relaxation after maybe a long 9 to 5, or you're just inexperienced in games, and that's fine. But you may occasionally play in normal difficulty when the game is too easy for you, or you got made fun for it, unfortunately. You will only play in very easy mode if you're absolutely clueless of how to play the game. Thirdly, if you play in hard difficulty, then you most likely have been playing video games for a long time, like a decade, and you have countless hours on hundreds of games. You are so used to normal mode at this point that you need to up the difficulty for it to feel challenging, or you're just a high achiever by nature. You like to feel proud from completing a game because you worked hard for it and you admire the trophies / achievements you got from it. However, you may sometimes play in normal difficulty whenever you play a game in a genre or company you have never played before. You may sometimes play in very hard difficulty when you want to 100% the game, or you have already finished the game several times before. Right, onto the very easy difficulty. If you play on very easy difficulty, then you're a literal boomer, or you are unfortunately disabled. You simply don't play video games in your spare time at all, or you have a disability that either enables you to be able to use your fingers efficiently, or your mind does not work as fast as others in these situations. You may play on just easy mode when you have advanced in gaming skills, or you have to play it due to the very easy version does not exist in a game you are trying to play. Now for the big one, which is very hard mode. If you usually play on very hard difficulty, then you're probably a professional full-time gamer with no life that grinds all day every day. Or the second option is that you're generally just a person who has kept video games as a hobby for decades, so you got insanely good at them because you played like millions of hours on them. Also, you most likely prioritise achievement / trophy hunting like it's your full-time job, since that's what keeps the meaning in games for you. Or you have a bad addiction you can't escape. You may play on just hard difficulty when there isn't a very hard version, or there's no achievement for completing the game on very hard mode anyways. For the last one is an extra one called the varied player that I named. This is for the people who don't have a go-to difficulty. These people just choose any difficulty because they base it off vibes and are indecisive, or have completely different skills in each game. For example, they might be very good at first-person shooters and play them a lot, so they choose hard mode for those. However, they may not be as experienced in sports games, and therefore they prefer to stay on normal difficulty or easy on those ones. And the next one is, nah, I'm joking, I've hit a mental stop now, that's too many. But yeah, tell me what you think about it, how accurate it is, or tell me your opinions on it in the comments. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you whenever the next one is. Bye.